I'm back. NBA video. Gonna start off with an announcement. So Star Wars came out, and I plan on watching it again and then talking a review. I'm gonna talk everything, so there will be spoilers for those who haven't seen it by that point whenever I make the video. So if you get mad about, oh, he spoiled it, I'm going to warn you like 50 times, okay? And then people in the comments, you can say spoilers too if you comment. I get like one comment for every 5 videos, so it's unlikely to happen, but whatever. And if you ever have an idea for a video, just comment on it on the little comment thing, whatever, however you do the internet, and just say your ideas, and if I like it, I'll make a video on it. So, just saying, if you ever want something, I'll try to get it to you. So the NBA, Matt Barnes has announced his retirement after a long time in the NBA. He was one of the best at starting fights with people. I'm always going to remember him as a guy who started fights with people. He played for all the teams in California. He was like the first in a while to do that or something like that. But he was really good at starting fights, aggravating people, pissing people off. That's how I'm going to remember him. Sorry, Matt, but it's what you did. And he had weird hair, too. Yeah. Kawhi Leonard made his season debut for the Spurs. He played on restricted minutes, 16 minutes. He scored 13 points. They lost that game to the Mavericks in Dallas, but he's still day-to-day because he's going to rest. Like he rested a couple days ago against the Mavericks again, and he probably is going to play restricted minutes, rest until he's fully healthy again. The Pacers, so Indiana, they will host the 2021 All-Star Game, which will be in Indianapolis, obviously. That's a big deal, obviously. I mean, you get a big event like that, you got to have some time in advance to plan it and get people hyped. Paul George, he had his return to Indiana, speaking of Indiana. He only scored 12 points. The Thunder barely escaped with a win. Russell Westbrook picked up a triple-double. Nick Young, he has a concussion. He adds to the list of injured Warriors. Stephen Curry sprained ankle. Draymond Green's hurt. I forget what he hurt. Now Nick Young has a concussion. Nick Young with a concussion. Nick Young is one of the bench guys. The Warriors have a very strong bench. Nick Young, obviously part of that. Him, Andre Iguodala, the JaVale McGee, best in the NBA. Obviously, he's a big factor. He can score. He can shoot threes and then turn away and be all like, I made it, but then he missed it. Just kidding. If you don't get that joke, you can Google it. Google Nick Young joke or Nick Young mess up. I don't know. The Thunder beat the Sixers in triple overtime. 119 to 117. There was a lot of trash talk between Joel and Embiid. Obviously, he's a trash talker. He likes to talk a lot. It's kind of getting annoying. I used to like him. I was like, okay, he's trying to get his team motivated, but now it's kind of getting annoying. I mean, he's like yelling at everyone now. It's really getting annoying, but he's a good player. So Russell Westbrook also did pretty good that game, but he shot horribly. But the Thunder still escaped with a triple overtime victory. That's the most overtimes they've had this season so far in the NBA. Rudy Gobert, he came back right after my video when I said he was out 3 to 4 weeks, but I was 3 to 4 weeks behind. Well, he's out another 3 to 4 weeks. He has a PCL sprain and a bruised tibia. Rudy's getting hurt a lot. Jazz aren't looking too good ever since they lost to Gordon. And then Gordon messed up his foot. So, I mean, but still, that sucks for the Jazz. They're struggling right now. They're 2 or 3 games under 500. They're in a okay division, the Northwest, with Minnesota, who's rising, Denver, who's doing decent, and Oklahoma City, who's struggling but should be doing good with the talent they have. But, you know, and then Portland. Portland's always pretty consistent, so you never know with them. Steven Adams, the GOAT, out with a concussion. And the one game he was out, they lost, which proves that he is the best player. Because without him, they can't win. I mean, it's just a fact. I mean, it's a fact. I mean, just the GOAT right here. This guy's the GOAT. It's a GOAT. The GOAT. Look at this. Okay, anyways. Carmelo, he made his return to New York. He was cheered. He got a tribute video. There were even some people that booed. But he struggled, shot 5 for 18 from the field, and the Thunder got beat pretty bad. That was the game without Steven Adams. He's out again tonight against Denver. Steven Adams is out again. That's what I meant to say. But Carmelo struggled in New York, and the Thunder lost by a lot. The Rockets are on a hot streak. They've won 13 straight. Chris Paul, James Harden. That's a pretty good team. They have a pretty good chance at beating Golden State. I mean, they match up pretty good. Both teams can shoot pretty well. Both teams have star players. Both teams have very strong benches. I mean, that would be a really good Western Conference Finals to watch. It would not definitely, but it would most likely go to 7 games. Both teams are very good. LeBron got a 60th career triple-double, which passes Larry Bird for 6th on the all-time list of triple-doubles. That's just a random fact. So, yeah. As I said earlier, you ever got a video idea you want me to do, something you want me to talk about, debate, like who's the GOAT or something like that, I don't know. That's just an idea. If you ever want something like that, tell me. I'll make it, or I'll try to make it, talk about it, whatever. And I told you Star Wars video is coming once I see it a second time. It is a very good movie. I give it 9.3 porgs out of 10 porgs. Yeah, porgs are the little tiny penguins. So that's all I got for today.